The objective of that series is to level the playing field between entrepreneurs and investors when it comes to vocabulary and terminology that you will find in a shareholder agreement. Convertible notes, drag-along clause, tag-along, dilution, non-dilution clause, all that, it's typical part of a shareholder agreement. And it is not fair to the entrepreneurs that we investors really understand it and that entrepreneurs are just not really aware of what it means. So the idea is that entrepreneurs can grab on every point of a shareholder agreement. Pre-seed, seed, A, B, C, D, E, series, round are words that you hear all the time when it comes to the entrepreneurial ecosystem. Those words are just qualifying rounds. Rounds of investment, which are basically issues of new shares versus equity to keep growing the company. So pre-seed means very early, when you don't even have an MVP, just have an idea and you start to test the market. And that will be most of the time triple F investments, friends, fools, and family, or business angels that are very close to you. That's how you start. By the way, in the pre-seed, most of the time, it's also a lot of your money. Then comes the seed, which is a little bit further down the road. This is where most of the time you also put some convertible notes that we will discuss later. This is around where you have professionals, where you have business angels, but we are not talking about big bucks. We are not talking yet about strong, serious VCs. A round, A series round, this is where you issue not ordinary shares, but A shares. Those shares are different from the ordinary because most of the time they have more rights. Why? Because this is real money coming in, professional money. And along the way, each time you do a new share issue, you just give another name. So it's going to be B round, C, D, and E. When you get to D or E, either you're growing very fast towards a trade sale, basically bigger company is going to buy you, or you're preparing an IPO. So when you hear a startup with C, D series, that's good. That's good for you as an entrepreneur, but that's also good for me as an investor.